Hey, it's J79 Bob Rant video, and yep, this is actually a new a new thing again. I decided to go out on one of the trails, like supposedly where we go riding here, and actually this is actually Neshoba Valley. This is actually the Neshoba Valley watershed trails, which we actually go out there on the horse ride. And we actually go around the lake, which is actually Lake Kennedy. Go around the lake, and then we go back to the farm again. It's about an hour ride here, and like this. But anyway, I'm going to be showing you a message to Sony. Yeah, I pre-ordered the PS4, but what we're going to, the Sony is going to have to realize that I've heard problems with the PlayStation's 3D display, in which the black screen out. They're going to say didn't buy that here. But my message to this here, Sony. If I ever get a yellow light of death from the PlayStation 4, you know, we aren't playing games anymore, alright? We shouldn't be playing games with systems that break down and, systems that break down, and you guys pay $100 and some to get something fixed that it's a widespread problem. Yeah, I understand if it's out of warranty, but it's a rare problem. But you know, it's bad enough for him to be in warranty. But look, I mean, if I ever see widespread problems against the PS4, we're going to. I'm not calling him. I'm going to be telling him to give him some. I'm going to be telling him John on YouTube so that he can deal with the situation, because you know. Look, we ain't playing games, but look, we're sick and tired of playing games with you, Sony. Hey, we get to spend $100 and some. This ain't gonna happen to PS4, because they have to understand that consumers have power, and if we rise up to this bull stuff, then I do believe that eventually it's going to. Oh yeah, it's going to, Sony's going to have to give in, because if you make systems that break, oh yeah, oh yeah, sorry about that, Sony, but I think it's time for them, hey look, listen, we want this, I loved the PlayStation 4 better work. And now the other thing I have to tell you about, about this here is that the PlayStation 1 and 2 had widespread problems as well. I think, as we guys remember, the first iteration of the PS1s, they had a faulty laser which actually warped the disc when you played in. This happened on, yeah, I'm serious, this actually happened on the first generation of the PS1s. PlayStation 2, same problem. I mean, how could you, and here's another thing, Sony, about your PlayStation 1s. How could, after 14 years, yeah, by the way, CD players still actually came out in 1981, but how can you screw up a CD player that's been a technology for 14 years and that one? Yeah, the PS1 has the same technology as a CD player. It's just that the different controllers they put in and how they, as the CD players are coming in here. And for Sony to screw up a CD player on the PS1, it's just outrageous like that. And I don't remember, you know, but actually Sony acknowledged the problem and they fixed it with the second iteration. But I think Sony should have recalled the PS1 models made from 1995, 96, when they finally fixed the problem. But actually, actually I had problems with my first PS1. It stopped reading discs. This was actually two iterations that Sony had the problem. That Sony had a problem this here. Now the PS2, that was actually a 2003 or like this model. That was actually a 2003 that I had that had the problem. The launch, it's 2002 or 2003. That actually still works today. The launch PS2 I got at launch, that system broke. But it stopped reading disc when I bought Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. And people are thinking, oh, it's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 that broke my system. No, it's the freaking DVD player that screwed up the system. And even that, it's been out for 3 years. And now now Sony's telling me that they screwed up the 3D display. Which is, yeah. Yeah, with 3D TVs, it's been out for years and years and years now. Yeah, so don't tell me that, oh, it's something new. It's bull crap. It's been out for years. You should have, you know about the technology and even test the system. Even that, you should have tested the system before it came out. That's what I have to say. Yeah, my reaction to the Xbox One being DRM free. Yeah, it's fine and dandy, but there are still a couple of problems with the systems here. For one thing, I don't know why I won't play Xbox Ones, but I think the Xbox... oh yeah, or I should say the Xbox Original. I don't know why I play Xbox Original games. The Xbox Original, yeah. Microsoft, you need to change the names of it for, like, it's called the Xbox Center. It's called the Xbox Game Center, or even that would be a better name for that than the Xbox One, because I'm being mixed up by the Xbox One or the Xbox Original like this here. But yeah, I think that the Xbox Original can play Xbox 720 can play Xbox Original games. Yeah, I mean, goodness sakes, that's like 10 or 12 years old now. Yeah, it's 12 years old. Why can't you even bother making an emulator for this here? Now, for Sony said to you that says, oh, it's a different architecture. Oh, the PS4 is a different architecture than the PS2. Bull crap, Sony. The PlayStation 4 can play PS1 and PS2 offline via emulations. And for you people to say that, oh, the PS2 is almost impossible. That's another BS statement because people bring out, because I see there's an emulator called PCSX2 that I think my computer can easily handle. So yeah, don't tell me, Sony, that the PS4 can't play any original PS2 games here. And how come I can't play CDs on the PS4? Yeah, it's a disc. It's a laser disc system, and I think with controllers, I think it is capable of playing CDs. It just boggles my mind that, companies like this lie out of their lips saying I can't play the original games. Bull crap. Like emulators and emulation control softwares, I mean, come on, it can do it. It can be done with any laser. I mean, it's just pits and pits. Like this. I mean, the Blu-rays can easily do a CD. A Blu-ray player can easily do a CD. You don't need to have a special second die to do it, because it doesn't matter if it's an ultraviolet laser, because it's a beam of light that makes it more precise when it comes into beaming smaller pitch. That's what a Blu-ray does. It's actually a purple laser. It does ultraviolet, but it can do CDs. I mean, all you just have to do is shoot a laser at the disc surface, and if it's non-pit there, it's a 1. If it's a pit there, it's 0. It doesn't matter what color laser the thing comes here. So, yeah, don't tell me the PS4 can't play CDs. That's BS. And don't tell me it can't play PS1 and PS2 games. Yeah, it's a different architecture, but I think, because it may be different, but it's more complex, and it's capable of, emulating the graphics synthesizer and the emotion engine. And listen, the graphics synthesizer can be easily, you may not get perfect colors, but you can still emulate the PS2. And of course it's not going to be totally perfect, but it is capable of playing the PS2. And so, come on. I mean, why do you have to have online Gaikai? Oh, you're just making money out of it. Because it can say that, but based on the powerhouse of the PS4, it can easily emulate a PS1 and PS2 game. And that's what I have to say about that. Now, we're going to tell you how it changed my situation. Yes, it's still getting the PS4. But if that system breaks, Sony, if we have widespread problems with that one, you better recall it and fix it and do things right. Issue a recall, admit there's a problem, and fix it for free. We aren't playing games anymore. I mean, we aren't playing games of you taking advantage of your customers over a common problem. Like what happened with the PS3's yellow light of death when the solder ball cracks on the systems here. I think I did had a couple of instances where the PS3 Super Slim is getting the yellow light of death, much like the PS3. I'm not sure. I don't think it's as widespread, but it may be, you know, a rare thing for the Super Slims. But certainly the PS3 Slims are getting the yellow light, and it took them too long to fix the problem. And for those people who are sick using a 60 gigabyte who wants backwards compatibility, but it's becoming harder and harder to find because we're seeing these systems that are not working anymore because of your faulty system that you ain't doing anything about it, and that you're not fixing the problem. So Sony, my message is Sony. Yeah, I'm buying the PS4, but if I have any problems with it, I ain't paying. You're going to fix it, and I ain't going to pay. If there is a widespread problem, look, we ain't paying it anymore. We have limited funds. Gamers have limited funds. That's what they have to understand. And we aren't spending all that money fixing systems. We want to spend it towards games. And for manufacturers like you that want to, yeah, you're having problems with 3D display. Sony, you need to recall these. You need to recall these because this makes me think that I hope, God forbid, that I don't get the PS4 to yell light in the death in the PS4. Because we aren't playing these games like we did in the PS3. Because a true gamer like me, we've had it with this. We've had it with you playing games of a widespread problem, paying you again and again to do patchwork. And but anyway, I hope this doesn't happen for the PS4, because if it is, just jumping completely ship to the Xbox One. But anyway, this is me, JD out. Let's hope the PS4 doesn't get. Let's hope the PS4 doesn't run into problems. And if there's any problems, we're going to. We need to work. I mean, you need to stand up towards shady business practice of fixing the systems. Well, that's me, JD out. Bobby's Ranch, right out here actually on the trails.